Hi, welcome back. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you this look right over here. So I've got some emerald up on here. I've got some brown. I've also got a little bit of rose gold. So I'm going to show you that combination today. I'm going to start with a little bit of eye primer over on this eye. And then I'm also going to tell you about my lip combination. So before I get started, if this is your first time here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right down below. You can also check the description out for any content, other content, so other places that I'm at, also my email list and my shopping site. So if you want to get any of the things that we talk about today, they will be in my link right down below. So I just put on a little bit of eye primer. Okay, that is going to keep your eyeshadow on so much longer. It's also going to make it so much more pigmented. So it is so important that you use eye primer. Any kind of primers are going to make a really big difference. So while I kind of let that dry for just a second, let me tell you about what I have on my lips. I am really loving this combination. So what I did is I put on Subdued Nude lipstick. And then after I put on the lipstick, I outlined it with the deep nude lip liner. And then I added right on the middle, I put a little bit of rose gold, the eyeshadow, and then I topped it off with just a tiny bit of Fancy Nancy. So in case you want to recreate this lip combination, that's how I did it. All right, we're gonna get started. So I've got my eyeshadows here. I've got my brushes. All right, make sure you do clean your brushes. I recommend cleaning them like at least once a week, at least, probably more than that if you possibly can. I try to clean mine every couple of days with a quick brush cleaner. Let me show you. This brush cleaner is my favorite. It's super easy to use. I did not bring anything. In a video soon, I'll show this, but you just spray your brushes with this and then you use a washcloth or a paper towel or something and you're able to just wipe all the makeup right off. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm using Hazelnut right now. That is the color that I am applying right here. It's Hazelnut, and then I also had a little bit of Mahogany. So I mixed Hazelnut and Mahogany right here in my crease line. Okay, and then we're gonna blend that out. Oops, hang on, I'm dropping my brushes here. Let me make sure this brush is clean. Just dropped one on the floor, so I gotta make sure this one's clean for me to use. All right, so I've got my blending brush now. I'm just going to go back and forth here, blend this out. This is gonna be this is the first thing we're adding. You can see over here how there's a little bit of the brown in the background. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Hazelnut. Blend it in here. So again, this is just Hazelnut and Mahogany. That is what we've used so far, and we are blending it out. So I love a good green eyeshadow. If you have brown eyes, you need to fall in love with green eyeshadow because it does match your eyes really nicely. Okay, here we go. So that was the Hazelnut, Mahogany. We're moving on. Okay, next I'm taking... Okay, so again, this is kind of just a little bit of the green in here. Not a super green eyeshadow combination, but it does have some green in it. So next what I'm going to do is I'm taking the Emerald Noir right in the same place kind of that I just applied that Hazelnut, but maybe a little bit below it. Actually, yeah, definitely below it. Okay, now I'm going to take blending brush again, blend this out. And I don't know about you, but I'm totally getting in the spring cleaning mood too. If you're spring cleaning right now and you're wondering, I wonder how long I should be before I throw out my makeup. Let me tell you. So for eyeshadows, every 2 years, you want to probably toss your eyeshadows, start over, start with something new. Same thing with lipsticks, lip glosses, powders, about 2 years. Anything liquid though, we want to get rid of a little bit sooner. I'm going to go in with Moonstone right now. So any kind of mascara or eyeliner, we want to replace those ones every 3 months. That's super important because it's going to, actually, I didn't add this under the other side either, so let me do it over here too. So you want to make sure you get rid of those every 3 months because they hold so much bacteria. So we want to make sure we do not hold on to any bacteria, especially around your eye area. Let me think. So blushes, those can be about 2 years too. Liquid foundations, about a year. So 1 year, toss them. Let me see, what am I missing? I said lipsticks, eyeliners, 3 months, mascaras, 3 months, liquid eyeshadows, like 6 months. If I'm missing anything, you can let me know and I'll answer it down below. But I don't think I'm missing anything right now. We'll keep going. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my all over eyeshadow brush again. I'm going to pick up the rose gold, which is right here. I love rose gold. I use it in so many combinations. It's going to really brighten this area up too. So placing it exactly where I want it. Right on that lid, and then also just a little bit on the inner corner here. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my blending brush one last time and make sure this is nice and blended out. If you don't feel like you can see enough of the emerald here, you could add just a little bit more after it's been kind of blended out. You could take a little bit more and add it right in that crease line, just so that that green is emphasized. Okay, so now I'd probably take just a tad bit more of the rose gold right here. Okay, those look similar. Okay, boom, done. So what I do have to do is I have to put a little bit underneath my eyes still. So I did put some under the Emerald Noir. And then I took a little bit of the Moonstone. Okay. All right, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of the eyeliner. Just check, make sure these look the same. All right, so next I'm gonna take eyeliner. I actually used the brown eyeliner today, so it's gonna be a little bit lighter. If you want it to stand out a little bit more, be a little bit darker, you can use either the black eyeliner or you can use the waterproof liquid eyeliner. But for this one, I kind of wanted the eyeliner. I mixed a little bit of the Emerald Noir with it too, so I'm gonna show that in just a second. But I kind of wanted this to almost blend in with the eye combination a little bit more, just not stand out too much. Okay, so little tiny strokes are going to help as you are applying your eyeliner. Does not have to be perfect. We're going to go in with a brush too. Okay. There's also on the very top of this, if you pull this off right here, this is a sharpener too. So if you want to sharpen your eyeliners or your lip liners, you do have a built-in sharpener, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I've got my eyeliner on now. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my this is a eyebrow eyeliner brush. I'm going to take the Emerald Noir, so that's that pretty dark green color that we've been using. Add a little bit, and then it's also going to blend this eyeliner out a little bit and just kind of give it a little bit of a green finish. So it's not anything overpowering. It's, oof, goodness. It's not anything overpowering. It's just going to add a little bit of color, and mostly you're probably not even going to be able to see it much on camera, but in person, it's going to give it a little bit of like a sparkle foil kind of at the end. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. Okay, boom. Next what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of mascara. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler and curl them first. All right, and then Lash Fanaroma mascara. All right, so tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this eyeshadow combination? Would you wear it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? What do you think? Also, what do you think about green eyeshadow in general? So this Emerald Noir and the Moss as well. So there are two different greens. One's more of like a natural lighter green, and then this one is the Emerald Noir that I used today. So one's a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter. But what do you think about them? I love the greens. If you've watched my videos, you know that I did not used to like any kind of dark eyeshadows or dark lipsticks or anything like that previously. Over the last couple of years, I've experimented a little bit more and it's really fun. So I love just a hint of color. So here, how we have just a hint of green, but it's not anything crazy. It's not a whole green look or anything. And we have a nice nude lip to go with it. So I think it can be really pretty if you pull just a little bit of shimmer or just a little bit of color, but you don't have to go crazy. So make sure you do subscribe down below too if you have not yet. Lots more natural makeup looks to come. And if you have suggestions, you want to see something specific, drop it down in the comments. I might just show it. Okay, so I'm doing my second coat of mascara here. Almost done. So one thing with mascara is you can kind of learn how your lashes like to put mascara on. Sometimes I've been kind of looking through different techniques. I know this sounds so silly, but some people don't know how to put on mascara, and if that's one of you, that's okay. That is totally okay. I remember watching videos on how to put mascara on back when I learned how to use mascara. But some people, I know I say that, and they're like, what do you mean? I've been using mascara for years, and it's crazy, but there are a couple different techniques. So one of them is kind of starting really close to the root of your lashes and like shimmying it back and forth just a little bit, making sure that you grab all the lashes. So especially if you don't have very long of lashes and your lashes are a little bit shorter, that might help you getting kind of just shimming really close to your lash line, making sure that you pick up all the lashes, even the little tiny ones. So maybe that helps you today. I started doing it not too long ago and I felt like it made a difference. It kind of made them a little bit more volumized. So maybe it's going to help you too. But thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Like I said, if you want to shop any of these products, right down below is the link. And I also have linked down there in the description all of the products that we used today. So eyeshadows, and I also will tell you all of the colors that I use for my lips. So for the lips, again, in just the center is where I put the rose gold and the Fancy Nancy. So just in the center, that was it. The rest of it's just the Subdued Nude and the Deep Nude lip liner. But thank you so much for tuning in with me today, and I will see you back here next time.